The UFC Abu Dhabi Locky Trinity and Locky two-step was just as bad as the audio quality you're hearing on this segment, as Carlos Leal got starched by Muslim Salikov, Nikita Krylov couldn't get anything going against Bogdan Guskov, and Robert Whittaker just let a split decision fall through his fingers to Renier de Ridder. We get the old classic reverse sweep there to rip up our Locky two-step and Locky Trinity ticket. We're going to try to get back on course here with this UFC Vegas 108 Locky two-step / Locky Trinity free parlay. But again, just off rip here. Horrible audio quality. I'm out of town for the week. I will be flying back tomorrow, and then I'll be back in my studio. Nice quality audio, visual, all that good stuff. But again, just out visiting family for the week, but still putting out this content for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate it regardless. All right. Let's get right into the Locky two-step that we got for this UFC Vegas 108 card. First step up is going to be Esteban Ribovics as he takes on Elvis Brenner in a fight that is surely to produce some fireworks, but I think it's heavily going to favor the Argentine here, as I feel like Ribovics is the cleaner, faster, and more powerful striker, and that will allow him to tee off on Brenner, leading to him getting a finish in the second or third round. But I feel pretty damn good about it, which is why I wouldn't trust him as the first step in the Locky two-step. The second step is going to be Mateusz Rombeski as he takes on Chris Duncan in the co-main event of this card. I know Rombeski has had a few tough couple fights, was able to bounce back from that Diego Ferreira loss. Very close fight against Miktaibak Orobai, but I do not expect this fight against Chris Duncan to be all that close. Duncan may be a slightly better striker, but I think that the pressure, pace, and constant forward movement of Rombeski is going to cause Duncan a ton of trouble here, which will lead to Rombeski getting that finish within 2 rounds. Earlier this week, I was able to lock in this parlay for the MMA LOT and Patreon folks at plus 106. A little bit of action against Ribovics has brought this down to plus 107. So just a 1-point difference there. But there was some action on the person that's in our Locky Trinity to make it a slightly better parlay. So if you want to complete the Locky Trinity, we're going to go with Carol Hossa, who's taking on Nora Cornol. And I feel like Hossa is the far superior fighter here. She's a better striker, better grappler, and better mixed martial artist all around. The only credit I'd give to Cornol is that she has some decent pop on her shots. But outside of that, I think Hossa will do a good job of putting good volume and pressure on her, mixing in the takedowns, and really putting together a solid mixed martial arts performance to get her this decision win. But at minus 175, which is the number that I put her into this parlay, I thought she was a no-brainer to include here, and I think she's a damn good spot to pull off the dub this weekend. Now, earlier this week, I locked this Locky Trinity in at plus 224. Some action on Hossa has now brought this down to plus 217. There you guys go. Locky two-step, Locky Trinity for UFC Vegas 108. I'll be back in a few hours to talk about the props for this UFC card. I'll see you guys then. Peace.